Hello students, for your understanding I am going to solve one more problem on computation of the gross total income in respect of the residential status. Please go through the problem. The following are the incomes of Mr. Babu for the previous year 2019 and the 20, and at the end they are going to saying that compute his gross total income if he is resident in India, not resident, ordinary resident in India, as well as non-resident of India. So before you are going to solve this problem, you need to prepare a format. At the top of the page you need to write computation of the gross total income of Mr. Babu, of Mr. Babu. Of Mr. Babu for the assessment year 2020-21. Okay, this is the format. It includes the 4 columns as well as these are the different sources of the income, heads of the income, and below that you need to leave a sufficient space so as to write the transaction. So let us go through the problem. So first important item is that income from agriculture in Ceylon in the sense Sri Lanka. Okay, you have earned income in Sri Lanka. It means that earnings have been made in Sri Lanka. Income is earned in Sri Lanka, where actually it has been received, they have not given. That is why if they are given, we can write under these heads, but when it is not given, we need to see that income earned and received outside India, if it is controlled outside India is there. So this head, income earned and received outside India, Sri Lanka in the sense earnings have been made outside India, and not agriculture income in the sense it is not neither business and nor profession. That is why what we are going to write, income from agriculture in Ceylon amounted to rupees 30,000. That is why in only first column I am going to write, and under this head the next 2 columns will be not going to be taxable. That is why the first column it is 30,000. And next go through the next item, income from business carried on in Belgaum. It means that earnings have been made in Belgaum. It means that incomes earned in Belgaum, and they have not specifically given where actually the income is received. When the earnings are made in India, we assume that the receipt of income is also India only. That is why this is our first head that we are going to write, income from business carried on in Belgaum amounted to rupees 12,000. Okay, next go through the third item, salary income received in Hubli. Income is received in Hubli in India, but services were rendered in London. Incomes are rightly been earned in London. It means that earned outside India, received in India, but earned outside India. That is our third head that we are going to write, salary received in India from London amounted to rupees 10,000. Under the third head, it is going to be taxable in all the three columns. Next, go through the fourth item, that is so called as dividend from Indian company. Dividend from Indian company. As we all know that if any kind of the investment have been made in India, and from that investment if you are going to earn any kind of the dividend, that is fully exempted in India. That is why below this format you need to write note in front of that exempted incomes. In that you need to write this item. What is that? Dividend from an Indian company. An Indian company. Okay, next go through the next item. Income earned and received in Germany. Income earned and received in Germany. It means that earnings have been made outside India, as well as it is going to be earned and received. Both are in Germany. It means that earned and received outside India only. So when the both are made outside, so first three heads are not going to be taken into consideration. First three heads is that first three heads are not going to be considered. When both are outside India, either this one we can write or this one we can write. So what they are saying is income earned and received in Germany. It means that we think that it is other than the business and the profession only. That is why here we are going to write income earned and received in Germany. Income earned and received in Germany. What is the amount? Amounted to rupees 6,000. So in the last heads of income we are going to write only for the ordinary resident. Next two will be not taxable. Okay, go through the next item. Income from business in USA but controlled from Delhi remitted to India. It means that the origin of the income is outside India, earned outside India, and that business is going to be controlled from Delhi, controlled from India. Business is going to be controlled from India. That is why it is our fourth head. Income earned and received outside India from business or profession controlled in India or controlled from India amounted to rupees 14,000. Amounted to rupees 14,000. That is why what we are going to write? Income from business. Income from business in USA controlled in India or controlled from Delhi amounted to rupees 14,000. If it is the word controlled, first two assessees should be taxable and the last will be not taxable. If it is controlled outside India, first assessee should be taxable, next two assessee will be not taxable. So here the word controlled has been given. That is why looking to that we can tax the first two assessee. That is why in the first two columns I have written the amount as 14,000. Okay, so this ends with your all the items which have been given in this problem. That is why in the para, compute his gross total income if he is a resident in India, not ordinary resident, as well as the non-resident of the India. So now what I will do, I will take the total of the each of the column, and when you are going to do the calculation part, the first total will be 72,000. The first total will be 72,000, and next 36,000, and last column will be 22,000. So this is how we are going to solve in respect of resident, ordinary resident, as well as the non-resident. With this I am going to conclude my discussion. Thank you.